Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are playing Skald against the Black Priory today. As you can see, I've got a continue game here. I have been playing this off camera because it's fun as hell, but we're going to start a new game here. Font size. That looks good to me, man. The default's on easy? No, we're going normal. If there's anything that you need to know about me, it's that I am normal. Alright, class. We can be anything here. Well, any of these choices here. Yeah, you can arms master as a warrior. That's kind of neat. Strength. Specialized feat tree. Okay. Fire wizard. That does sound fun. Okay. Champion. Blades and armor. Okay. Guild Magos. Magoses are just the wizards of this area. I don't know why they don't call them wizards, but they don't. So, you know. I was a Hierophant in the last one. They're the cleric that has all casting abilities, but you don't get any combat feats, and that kind of made me feel pretty. You know, my character's fun. He's just not, you know, like he's a supporting role, and I want to be the guy, you know. Hospitaler. That word. They're the Healy person with the mace and everything like that, you know. So, officer, skilled warrior who serves in force multiplier. Yeah, vastly improved the magic unity, armor, blade, club, bow. Yeah. Ranger does sound fun. Oh, I didn't even click on the thief. Rogues, stealth, stuff like that. Let's see here. Oh, I know exactly what to do. I've got a decision maker over there. I'm gonna go grab it. Give me just a second. Okay. I've got my coin. So I have a coin, a big coin, big novelty coin that says yes and no on it. If I could get it out of this stupid plastic casing. Alright. Okay. So, here we go. I got three choices here. I'm thinking Battle Magos, Officer, Ranger. All sound like fun, right? Okay. I'm gonna go till I get a no on these guys. So we'll start with Battle Magos. If I get a yes, I'll move on to the next one. First no will be knocked out of the running. Okay, here we go. Battle Magos, yes, no. No, Battle Magos. We are not going to be a Battle Magos. Officer, Ranger. We're going to be an officer, yes, no. Alright, officer's still in the running. It was a yes. And Ranger. No. You're not going to be a Ranger. The coin hath decided. We follow the coin. A background. Okay. Let's see here. Acolyte. Awareness, diplomacy. Stealth, thievery, loot bonus. Crafting, diplomacy. Diplomacy and lore. These skills, sorry I haven't told you guys this, but these skills are sort of, they're how you determine different things about your character. But I, you know, looking at all these options, you know, they're just minor things, you know. Some of these are pretty good bonuses, and some of them, not so much, you know. So, but I want to play, like, you know, I don't know what the hell's going on. Well, that's just true in real life, but since I kind of know, I just want to pick a background. You know, I got a sellsword, so I'm gonna be a vagabond. You know, a free spirit, someone who has crafting and survival. Sounds fair to me. Okay, these are your primary stats here. These are your skills. My primary stat is strength, so we're gonna put some good stuff into strength. Fortitude, tough and resilient a character is. I'm putting a good amount into there, and I'm gonna put 4 into strength. I am gonna be a tough man. And you know, we'll put 5 in survival. And athletics, we'll make it 5, and we'll increase our lore and our diplomacy, because diplomacy always has helped me out. You know, I don't know if you guys have ever played like the Fallout games or anything like that, but your ability to talk to people is always really important, just like it is in real life. So yeah, moving on. All right, got our feats here. They're pretty cool. We don't get access to all the other cool ones yet down there, so and, you know, increased athletic, increased toughness, second wind, diplomacy, inspiring kill, and forwards. Let's go leadership. You know, we're a leader. We're a full-on leader, and let's get some melee accuracy too. Okay. So last time I was a male, and this time I'm going to be a male. And as far as the portrait goes, this is what we're going to be looking at a lot throughout the game. So, what's someone who's going to look tough? This is the guy I went with last time. I liked him. He looks a lot like me in real life. So this guy's got a pretty sweet mustache, though. Might be going with him. Well, I like that guy's beard. And that's all of them. So that's your choices. You know, you gotta like one of these guys. So yeah, we'll go with this one-eyed gentleman here. And hairstyle. I guess since he has hair in the portrait, we'll give him the that one there. And facial hair, yep, looks like that's facial hair. Sure. We got the 2 skin colors. Main color, he's gonna be. Since he's an officer, let's go with gray, and the secondary color, let's give him some purple pants with let's give him a white cape. Why not? Seems good enough for me. Let's continue. Oh, we need a name. Okay. Let's see here. What's a good name? Alright, how about Guava? Sure, that sounds old-timey. Alright, so now I'm going to read everything to you because it's nice to get read to, you know? Alright, here we go. On the wine-dark, raging seas of the outer isles, a lone caravel struggles against the winds and waves towards the accursed island of the moan of creaking timbers, the tang of preserved fish. Their eyes slowly adjust to the darkness of the ship's dimly lit hold. Suddenly, something strikes the hull, and the ship rocks violently. Your heart begins to pound, and a feeling of unease grows in your stomach. Alright, let's see here. This is just not an option for me. Let's rouse ourselves. You get to your feet and become aware of agitated voices shouting up on deck. Something is not right. You should make your way up top and get a bearing on the situation. Be on your way. Sounds good to me. Okay, you got WASDA for controls. Look at me, WASDA. Yeah. Alright, and then I can highlight things with Shift. That shows everything that's interactable. A desk with a maritime navigation map. The map is labeled the Outer Isles and a course is drawn towards an island named Idra. Something just struck the ship. Oh no! Alright, interactables, mousing over interactable. We'll make a yellow outline appear. Click on the object, right click to examine it. Holding down Shift will highlight things. Cool. Yep. Light club and a dagger. Gimme. Alright. And then this is your inventory here, or you can press E. So I'm going to equip that. It's a club or a dagger. I create with the dagger, but I'm a club man through and through. You're surprised to realize that this door has been locked from the outside. It doesn't budge. Perhaps you could slip the lock with a thin blade or something to smash it. Club! Using the club, you smash the lock in a fell swoop. The door begins to creak open. As the door swings open, you can now clearly make out cries from the deck above. You should make haste. Yoink. Look at all this great stuff. Ah, it's beautiful. This is your inventory screen. You can double click and you'll move items to where they need to be. So I've got leather armor here. Put that on. See, it didn't really matter what our clothes were because when you put on armor, it changes them, which is a nice feature, but you know, just something to think about. Got a helmet on now. Got a short sword if I want it. It does better in everything. I want it. There's a bow. That goes in the bow slot. 3 hunting arrows. That goes there. These are tonics. So these allow me to cast spells. The attunement tonics, these heal. So don't need those. Spells are for losers. He spots something. You stop dead as you narrowly avoid stepping in a rust-red puddle. The stench of blood fills your nostrils, and as you look around in the dim light of the hold, you realize someone or something fought for their life here. Fought for their life here. Same moment, the thought hits you, a hiss sound from the shadows. You squint towards the shadows as a hunched, feral-looking form slowly slinks forwards. Tiny, disgustingly human-like hands, yellow fangs, and a grotesquely dexterous pink tail leave no doubt of the creature's rodent tail. Though as it emerges from the shadows, it becomes abundantly clear that what may have started life as a common shipwreck has grown into something that has no right to exist. A second hiss sound behind you, and the abominations lunge at you. Attack! Okay, comic characters act in order of initiative. You can view the initiative counter on the way to the screen. Cool. Mousing over the widget makes it pop out. That looks cool. Note the mousing over a name will make that character's outline flash on the battlefield. Alright. The widget on the lower right represents the character's action points. The yellow pips represent the movement points. The violet, that's red. My fiance says I don't see colors that well. That is red to me. This is red, right? That's red. Okay. Now that's that clear. Now the violet pips, the red pips, represent attacks. You can move a number of tiles each round equal to your movement points and attacks. But spending further attacks means you won't be able to attack this turn. This is a good way to move an extra 5. Forming an attack to clear out all remaining movement points. In other words, attacking will end the character's turn in most cases. Pressing shift and combat and attack to the low make it easy. Okay, draw steel. We got rat. You can see their stats if you right click on them. See? Stats. And you got stats over here. So, ooh. Now I'm gonna move towards this guy. And he smacked me and gave me a disease immediately. Great. Great, wonderful. So I was already equipped with a bow, but I'm going to switch to the sword, and I'm just going to smack him. Alright, I got another disease. Great. Great. I inspired myself. Die. And this is your loot. I'll take their tails. Nothing else, though. Turn on. Potatoes. We're taking potatoes. Collect this door. You contract a disease when you fight with the rats. Affecting you by opening the character. Not all conditions are negative. Negative magic or rest. This disease can be cured by a potion. Pick up and equip the lantern to search the area. Some containers are hidden. Character spots them. Weakly diseased. Negative agility. The lantern. Use T to see the lantern. Potion to cure disease. Give me that. And I'm gonna drink it. That's what you do. Open this door. Oh, spotted something. Salt. Good. You know, never hurts to have salt. Never hurts. Well, you know, unless you're drowning. Then, you know, it hurts. You emerge onto the ship's lower deck. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you become aware of a hulking figure standing in the shadows. Wavos! Here at last, growls a rough voice. Who's there? Show yourself. Freeze and listen carefully. I'm a cautious man in real life. The brute growls with a smile. Roland, why are you skulking in the shadows? Or you tend to have the effect on people. Where are we? Ha! The old veteran grunts and what passes his laughter for him. The island is in sight, but the dang guilders refuse to land. It's a family show, sort of. They want to turn back. If we turn back, we'll lose the shot at the girl. They say why. It pays in life to ask questions. Only superstitious bilge. They claim they saw something in the water. Either way, our boys are about to show them some very real steel. If we can't land, we lose a shot at the girl. I knew I'd regret charting the Gilder ship. We lose a shot at the girl. And no one gets paid. Listen here. I know our boys better than most. We've hired them to go to Idra and kill. If we don't pay them, things will go bad quickly. But the sailors are bloody terrified. They claim something is hunting us. Let's go for all the good it will do. Wait, there's a few sailors up ahead. Rattle as a pair of rabbits. We're not here to make friends. Is there any way past them? There are 2 doors ahead. Take the left, and we should be able to sneak past them without any trouble. Anything else I should know? Famous last words. Anything else I should know? Let's just get off the bloody boat. Motioning for you to take the lead, Roland falls in behind you. From above, agitated sounds can be heard. Look at that, new character, woo! And Level up to your current level. Because of this, you necessarily level up, join icon. Your characters level up when you meet them, so plug them up. This guy's a male human. He's an arms master. Cell sword. He's level 1. Cool. What's he got in his inventory? Better stuff than us. Okay. And he's got 11 points. It's better than us, so... Bred for war. And arms mastery. Sure. Sound good. I'm just putting this stuff in here. It's good to have your basics covered, you know? You might miss out on something important if you don't. So, and then we'll definitely be me. Okay, they're to the left. So I'm going to steal these fish. And this junk. This is mine now. I'm gonna go up here and note square knock. I can't stand another meal of this salted fish. This time and something. Alright. Vegetable soup. New recipes. Cool. Cool. Salted fish. Salted fish. Potatoes and fish. That's not a valid recipe. I go down here. Back down here. What are the odds? Key to turn off the lamp. And it's this button to hide. Press the hide button to go into stealth mode. In stealth mode, stealth indicator is visible yellow means you're in danger of being spotted. When the indicator is yellow, it will count down to 0. When it reaches 0, you are spotted and become visible. Moving layers, becoming close to other characters will make the counter go down very fast. Stick to shadows and avoid other characters. Stealth skill. Okay. Okay, sounds good. Stealth mode. Ah, dang it. The sailors stare at you wide-eyed and terrified. Damn it, dead emperors, it's coming for us, it whispers to me. One of them draws a weapon with shaking hands. Get away from here, diplomacy versus 10. Calm yourself. Your guild sailors. Diplomacy! Alright, Guavos has to roll a 6, and Roland has to roll a 9. 6 beats 9! I did it! I bring glory upon thine ancestors. The men stop dead in their tracks, seemingly shocked back from their momentary lapse of sanity by your words. The pair blinks towards you in a moment of indecision, and then stumbles up to the main deck, an atonement that seems to be taking place there. Cool. Give me this. I want more salt. Yoink. 4 versus 10. Force that open, baby. That didn't sound right. Masterwork short sword. Check my inventory. That beats mine. The shield. I'll take a shield. Good to have shields. This is a bed. Gotta look for a campsite elsewhere. Don't know why it's here. Alright. Force it open. Ouch. Attunement tonics. Take that. A fine dagger. Take that. Dead guy. Recognize the corpse of one of the crewmates. A young man of barely 16. His years called Sullum. The youth has been mauled to death, but what I can assume are the grotesquely altered rats you encountered just minutes ago. The corpse is still warm. Probably fine. Surgeon's journal, gold, brandy. Cannot arrest you. Look at this, a book. Read the book. Oh my god. Well, there we go. Well, that sounds like a great time to read that, but, oh, an apothecary's desk. Yoink! Alright, my turn. Time to go up here now. You emerge onto the deck and you see two groups of men facing each other with weapons drawn. The ship shakes violently in the grip of a storm as lightning tears across the sky. What an opening! Look at this guy! Look at this guy! Woo! Amidst of the din of the storm and their frantic arguments, you bellow for the attention of the assembled crewmen and mercenaries. Both the ship's captain and the leader of the mercenaries, who hired a coarse thug of a man named Gustavo, turn their attention to you. They look ready to use their unsheathed weapons in their hand at the slightest provocation. My phone's ringing! Oh dear God! Ah! I'll be back! Okay, I'm back. Alright. Gustavo! There we go. Turn their attention to you. They look ready to use their unsheathed weapons in their hands at the slightest provocation. So I can address the ship's captain, or I can address the mercenary leader. Now, when I first played this, a few days ago, I talked to the ship's captain. He seemed important. So this time I'll address the mercenary leader, Gustavo. The mercenary leader, Gustavo, flicks his dark eyes to you. But he keeps his blade fixed on the desperate captain. There's a reason he's known as Fireblood to his men. Gustavo, you'll get your money, but let me handle this. Gustavo, enough of the theatrics. He's into money. There we go. A cruel smile twitches into life of Gustavo's wind-weathered face. There's only one rich noble girl, but we can always find more sailors. The ship's captain bristles at these words. Captain, why have we not dropped anchor? Something dire stalks these shores. We cannot approach without risking the ire of that horror. A jittery mutter of agreement rises from the sailors, causing Gustavo's eyes to darken even further. What horror? What have you seen? Oh, Captain, take us closer, or there will be consequences. What horror? What have you seen? So, I believe the captain, and these are seasoned sailors. I trusted him, but this time we're going. There will be consequences. Captain lowers his weapon and speaks earnestly. The coast of Idra is cursed, and we've heard tales and assumed them broad, denching rumors only. But there's something between us and the shore that will drag us all to a watery grave. What are you talking about? What have you seen? Well, we must sail on to land and the girl. We must sail on! There's desperation in the captain's voice. We are seasoned sailors. We do not balk at shadows. We need to be alive to rescue the girl you speak of. We're out of time. Sail us in or argue the point with Gustavo. You speak sense. Perhaps it's better to turn around. Or Gustavo, have at it. I guess this one. Gustavo turns a steely gaze from you to the captain. Let me spell this out for you, sea dog. We contracted to rescue the girl, but if you don't get us ashore, we'll gut you for free. The mercenaries we hired all shift their weight in anticipation of making good on that promise. Captain, he's right. Do what you were hired to do. Or Gustavo, convince the man. Do what you were hired to do. Something changes the captain's expression. He stands tall. I will not order my ship and my men to certain doom. We shall not get any closer to the coast while I have command. Okay. I'm sorry, Captain, you leave us no choice. Attack. I defer to your judgment, Captain Gustavo. Stand down. Diplomacy versus 10. I believe you, but my contract does not mention your survival. Diplomacy! A 6 or a 9? 6. There we go. few of the ship's crew lower their weapons. The captain's eyes flick between you and Estabo's murderous grin. He sheathes his blade and speaks softly, his voice barely audible over the snapping sails. So be it. May the deep have mercy. Gain 300 experience. Suddenly, huge monstrous tentacles burst from the water around the ship. For a split second before the terror sets in, you wonder what Estabo must be thinking as the monstrosities loom over him. Yeah, this guy, he's not doing too good. This guy, he's ready, you know? After reaching their full height, the tentacles curve inwards and smash into the ship. Some pierce straight through the deck, others snap the mast like they were matchsticks. You stand frozen in place. Through a haze of splintered wood and panic screams, you notice Roland. He throws himself out of the way of a tentacle, begins to fall overboard. The ship lurches once more. Okay, so last time I helped Roland. This time we leave Roland to his fate. No! We help Roland. You dash towards the ship's fractured rail, dodging holes in the deck and wounded men, beseeching you for help. Roland hangs on for one arm from the side of the ship. Try to grab him. You lunge for Roland's arm, but he loses his grip and your fingers close only around thin air. You missed him by an inch. He falls wordlessly downwards. You watch as he is swallowed by the raging sea. The ship is listing fatally, and you see the giant tentacles high above you, poised for the coup de grace. Abandon the ship. As you jump to hear the terrible rending of wood giving into flesh, the impact of the water winds you, and waves pummel you down. The current beseeches you to go deeper, even deeper. Peaceful blackness. Sink. This is fine. This is fine. You know, just, we'll get a little 2 weeks earlier. There we go. Yeah. Look at that, huh? Let's leave. Nope. Okay. Howdy. The guardsman dressed in the livery of the House Noble Baron. Guard scowls somewhat at you. Armsmaster Lyra awaits you at the main entrance. You best talk to her if you've not already done so. Yep. Come here, whelp. You got it. An aging armored man in the livery of the House Baron stands and scowls at you. Eyes like coal peer out from a craggy face fringed at top and bottom with white hair. Return his challenging stare or walk on by. Return his challenging stare! The old man crosses his massive arms, steps forward, and leans towards you. So, young sharper, sellsword, come looking for a scrap, have you? Though his voice is full of gravel that whoops, and there's now a glint in his eyes, as though the old coals have begun to warm up. Kaiden, you old fool. Stand aside, old man, I have business with your lord. Kaiden, you old fool. A single bark of laughter emanates from the dense beard as he embraces you in a crushing bear hug. Kaiden may be older and grayer, but from the force of his hug, you don't reckon you'd have any more chance of beating him now than you did as a 12-year-old. Go easy, you old boar. Or, it's good to see you. Some things haven't changed. Go easy, you old boar. Kaiden steps back and allows you to breathe again, before grabbing you by the shoulders. We heard of your father's passing. Truly, he sits with the golden dead now. Tell me, how did he die? In glorious battle at my side? Drunk and reeking of his own bee? Let's not dwell on old wounds. Do you know why I'm here? Glorious battle. Kaiden's eyes narrow. The old warrior died a fitting death. Kaiden is quiet for a moment, then breaks into a grin. We'll raise up a cup to his name together, you and I, soon as we... Oh, I forgot, I was giving him an old man voice. We'll raise up a cup to his name together, you and I, soon as we're done with Cato. And I can rustle up some ale fit for a guest. Kaiden, why am I here?
No.
Master Cato will chew your ear plenty when you see him. Guavos, Lyra, the new master-at-arms awaits you by the main entrance. She'll escort you. And don't ask her not to, if you think I had a temper. The joke fails to hide the note of anxiety in the grizzled house guard voiced. I shall look for this Lyra. Or diplomacy versus 15. What are you hiding from me, you old boar? 11? I can do it. Da. I won't betray my master's confidence by saying more. Best you see him yourself. The man offers a smile, but it fails to iron out its concerned creasiness around his eyes. Creasiness. Very well, I'll go look for the master at arms. If you want to explore for old time's sake, take this land and Lord Baron will wait. We don't want you getting lost in the hedge maze again. The man laughs heartily and hands you a small brass lantern. Thank you. Whatever may come to pass, it did this old world a barrel of good to see you again, boy. The old man slaps you on the shoulder in parting, almost knocking you off balance. He then seems to remember something as he leans in conspiratorially. My dang knees are acting up again. Can't hardly sleep on account of the aches. Let me tell you, I'd take an arrow in the leg any day. If you're going over to the kitchen later for a bit of grub, a bottle of brandy from the wine cellar would make me a happy man. Godden shifts as if to emphasize his stiff knees. But first, don't keep Lyra waiting any longer. Talk to her first, and I'll be here for later. You old bore. It's a great phrase. A dog. Let me pet you. There we go. Yep. A woman stands before the main entrance of the villa. Her posture speaks of a graceful, coiled power, that of a dueling ace. No doubt she is the new master-at-arms for House Beren. As you approach, she offers a quick, neat bow, just low enough to be respectful.
Greetings, Guavos. Master Cato welcomes you back to the House Beren. The master is eager to meet with you, and is ready at your leisure. However, if you wish to refresh yourself first, he suggests you visit the kitchen for some food, and then perhaps walk around the grounds and gardens.
I wish to see Cato right away. Very well, let's explore a bit. Why have I been summoned? A maze? Why? The maze?
This estate was your home for many years, despite the circumstances you left it. Perhaps the master feels it would be good to revisit some old memories.
Lyra's eyes narrow in a barely perceptible frown.
Or some old ghosts.
What does Cato want with me?
That is for the master himself to answer, and he will soon enough. For now, though, please get some food and look around. I'm sure old Gideon would be happy to see you if you're not talked to him already.
Very well. I would rather go directly to Cato. Very well. I'm giving the old voice now. Oh, jeez.
Excellent. Though I'm sure you still know your way around the grounds. The kitchen is in the building to the east, and the garden hedge range to the west. Come back and check in with me once you've stretched your legs.
Cool. How you doing? You'll find the kitchen in the eastern end of the courtyard. The garden hedge range to the west, and I need to remind you that it's a poor idea to end the maze without a lantern. Have a good evening, my lord. Yeah, whatever. Dog. Alright. You. Hello. Alright. Yep. You enter the kitchen and a pair of scullions offer a hurried bow. It's all so much quieter, emptier, and gloomier than you remember. Of course, old Magda is no longer where she used to be, sitting by the oven, kind, red-faced and tending a shank of lamb. Reminisce. You remember the matronly woman as she sat, humming to herself, pouring fat over the roasted meat. Child, come here, will you? Magda was always a beacon of kindness in a childhood where such qualities were few and far between. Go to Magda. Magda clasps you gently with her tubby hand. Why haven't you eaten yet? Before you can answer, she produces a small bundle of treats from her apron and hands it to you. As son is to the master of arms for the great house we're in, you did not go wanting. Materially, at least. Thank you. Magda looks at you with kind eyes as you pick at the bundle. He's here again, down in the cellar. He's not so good, my child. Sleeping now. But it would be best if you got him to bed before this man see him like this again. The knot in your stomach is real now, as it was when you were 12. I'll go get him. Don't worry, he'll make a fuss. He just needs time. You know, Guavos, deep wounds take a long time to heal. The old woman turns back to her meat and resumed her meandering humming. Sound of a man clearing his throat snaps you back out of your reminiscing.
May I help you, my lord?
The man is at the chief. He's in a chef's outfit, offers in a hoarse voice. Hey, how's it going? Look at me waddle. Howdy. Okay, you don't want to talk? Fine. I'll talk to you. Okay, you don't want to talk? I'll talk to you. Chef offers a short bow and a tired but sincere smile.
I, Chef Armand, in the humble kitchen is at your disposal, my lord. Sadly, I was told of your arrival only minutes ago, and my oven must be fired up again. You must be famished.
Indeed I am.
My suggestion is thusly. Whilst I stoke the fire, you run down in the pantry and fetch some good ham and cheddar cheese. I will then teach you how to cook my renowned melted cheese sandwich, and you shall never want for an evening meal for as long as you live.
Very well.
Splendid. The pantry is west of the wine cellar, and the cheese is kept in the northernmost room. Return when you have the cured ham and cheddar, and I shall provide bread and instructions. Now venture forth into the underworld.
Where's the cellar? Guidance asked me to fetch him a bottle of brandy or leave. Guidance asked me to fetch him a bottle.
Ha! The old wretch is too cowardly to come here himself, so he sends you instead. The brandy will be the end of him, I say. Then again, who am I to deny the old fool his few pleasures? You'll find a crate of fine gourmet brandy in the northeast corner of the wine cellar.
Chef Armand wanders back and forth, tending the fire and keeping his kitchen tidy. He has the gait of a man who has been on his feet for far too many hours.
Where's the cellar? Use the hatch on the floor over there.
Armand points to a wooden hatch by the wall.
It's quite dark out there. You should be alone in the chest near the stairs. Good luck. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
Alright. Hey, how's it going, guys? Lantern somewhere. Yep. Give me that. A lantern. Empty bottles litter the floor of this room. You chuckle to yourself as you imagine the kitchen staff and their wine tasting sessions. No doubt much revelry has taken place here. There's a cool gust of air from the passage to the north. The wine cellar lies that way. You'd almost hear faint sobbing. Ghosts, no doubt. Alright, well, we're going to explore the old cellar next time on Skald the Dark Priory. We're going to figure out what the hell's going on, and I'm going to waddle my character back and forth here. But I'm going to save. Saving is so important. Save. Look at all my saves up here. We're going to go down here, and we're going to save right here. There we go. That's us. That is us, baby! I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, brush your teeth. They're really important to brush your teeth. Alright, goodbye.